Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good Tuesday. We're gonna check out SPY price action, waiting on Powell. GME, look at this hedge. They actually did some SPX options. Oh boy. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have a Twitter at Happy Money YT, as well as our Discord server. Link for those in the description. There's my nice silent yacht waiting for me. So market's kind of waiting on Powell tomorrow at 2. It's also pricing in 75 basis points at this point though. So we'll see what he comes up with. And with how bad this sell-off's been, I'm not sure. I just for some reason feel like it's gonna rally, not based on much at all, but just for how much it's come down. At this point, I think it's still weak and kind of selling off even now, just because of the uncertainty. So I think once Powell speaks, if it's 50 basis points or 75 or whatever it is, I don't know if that will cause it to sell off. So I think at least stabilize, if not have a little rally initially. Just once the market is calm, because they know what's going on basically. And Powell has a history of being very dovish to the market. The sweet nothings he speaks to the SPY. But there's also the other side of the coin where he's always been that way before he got reelected or reassigned or whatever, and now he has a job, so maybe it's back to the Powell puts, I don't know. We'll see. That's tomorrow at 2. I got a little bullish on SPY today. Ended up rolling it. We'll see what happens with that. A little too much upside right now. It's weird. SPX on Webull doesn't. Sometimes it like freezes. Yeah, look at this thing oversold on the hourly. So GME moving with SPY. Even today, it was a little bit more of a divergence today, but you know the ups and the downs are similar. Sometimes even intraday. It's definitely pretty evident on the longer time frames, but even intraday, some today you could see it moving with it, and then just basically once the breaks were let off just a little bit on SPY, GME rallied pretty good. Like even this little time at 12, that was right here, this rip. So came down, but just kind of consolidated, and then just this little bit on SPY, and GME's off. So yeah, bigger ups on GME compared to SPY during the ups, and smaller downs on the downs, and it's pretty evident here on the daily also. This has been a mellow 4 days on GME, and the SPY has been, this is one of the worst weeks I think of the year. This last week was. Yeah, I think that was actually. And GME's hardly flinching, so it's still bullish. That MACD did not cross bearish today. Held up enough, stayed bullish. It's still kind of in this bull flag, believe it or not. And the fact that it could maintain that bull flag when the SPY is more or less crashing last week is impressive. Tomorrow, we'll just see. I think if the market does rally after Powell, I think GME could get bullish. And then coming into Friday is the options expiration, the monthly options expiration. And then next week we'll have SLD period. And then the options for the next week. Actually, it'll be, because Monday's closed on the market. So that might push SLD back a day, most likely. So we'll see. It might maybe Thursday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday next week, maybe even Thursday, Friday. And if Friday closes high, that'll set up maybe some gamma for the week after. So that's where I'm getting my exposure, mostly 7-1. I have some already, but I'll probably be getting more. We'll see. If the market starts tanking after Powell, then it'll be a better entry point on Thursday. And then I'd say the last day, if we're not already rallying some, would be Wednesday. Sorry. Yeah, Tuesday. Next Tuesday. So basically a week from today. Because Monday it's closed, and then Tuesday's back open. But you never know, they can throw curveballs. Last SLD period was very large, unexpectedly larger than typical SLDs. And this maybe was because it was overlapping with, I don't know, FTDs or something else. But hopefully it's another one like this or bigger. We're expecting actually a lot more for this one, consensus wise. I don't know though. It certainly could be. I mean, the TA on it, we're still bullish on the daily. This thing is just held strong on these supports down here, 115, 114. After yesterday's video, I was like looking at it, I'm like, man, we really could just rally at any point. And today was a pretty good rally even. I think we were up like 7% at one point. Yeah, just about. And then, oh, what I actually drew out on Discord, which I was just kind of reiterating the kind of the point on GME moving with SPY and bigger moves up, smaller moves down. But I think that's also increasing. Because if you look back here, like just pick a day on SPY. So SPY had these bear market rallies. Let's see, like right here, 128. There was a time when it kind of switched on and it started rallying more. So I wouldn't say this was necessarily. That was even late too, a little bit late. This was kind of normal, but ever since kind of this area, it's really started moving larger to the up and smaller to the down. So look at these two pretty big dump days before we kind of found our low at 77. That was 311 and 314. That was a Friday, Monday. That was here and here. So SPY was red. It wasn't crazy. There were a couple big red days, but not as big as these. And GME moved similarly down to the red. It wasn't, it didn't hold up as well, basically. And then, of course, the rally, GME moved way, way better this whole bear market rally. And now come down to here. And let's see, where was I looking? Yeah, there's just this bear market rally right here. How much more GME moved to the upside than SPY, and then on this basically flash crash on SPY, how much smaller GME moved to the downside. So I mean, it's whether it's correlated with all their cycles and rollovers, and they're stuck in this certain time frame on their GME swaps position than this. It could be, but as far as just the charts looking at that, I'm seeing that so far the kind of the link between the market and SPY and GME is SPY is very, very strong compared to the market. Not negative beta, but just very strong on any sort of let up on the SPY, and then just a little bit weak on the downs on SPY. So whether this gets unhinged at some point, probably will. If we don't squeeze during this SLD rollover in the next 30 days, which I think we could. I think we literally could have the peak between now and the end of July. If we don't squeeze in that period and they kind of short it back down, we'll see kind of what patterns emerge. If then maybe we're much more bearish on SPY's downs and less bullish on the ups on SPY. I'm not sure, but so far it's been pretty much you see a market rally on SPY and GME is going to way outpace it. So just actually following TA on the SPY, sometimes you can even front run it, and I was kind of looking at that. Like on this one, you definitely could have caught it. If you're looking for green over the 9 and bullish MACD, that was 316. That was back here on GME. So if you were starting to see SPY and you're like, bear market rally, shorts or shorted stocks are going to rally. This isn't just GME, it's other stocks too. But you could have grabbed in right here for 2 weeks, and that was the biggest bull run GME's had in years, of 10 days of green candles. And then up here, it didn't really front run it, but it would have confirmed it basically just during this SLD. So that would have been, this wasn't a real confirmation. I mean, you do have that kind of hammer candle, which is bullish, and then the green MACD, but it really wasn't confirmed till later on this little rally, which was right here. So if you were starting to see, well, there was divergences also, which we had on both these, or no, actually just on SPY. So that could have been your confirmation. This hammer candle of sorts and this divergence with the RSI down here. You see that on SPY, see it setting up for a little rally, because that didn't really showcase on GME, right? That's 520. So you wouldn't even start to have seen it there, because that wasn't really a divergence. So you could have seen the divergence and the rally coming on SPY and anticipate it on GME. So kind of using that as a leading indicator. You can kind of use AMC, but it moves the same time. It doesn't really lead typically. That said, I don't see anything bullish about the SPY right now, and GME has just kind of stayed relatively bullish on this longer daily time frame. So if we do start to get a divergence or some kind of bullish indicator on SPY, I will be playing GME with that, because the upside on GME has been large, and then really the downside on SPY would have probably done better more recently. So yeah, that's what I got. I did too much trading today, over traded. Thankfully I got out of some of my stuff that was stupid, but don't overtrade. I ate it. Here they are. Actually, I traded pretty well though. This morning I closed my bearish plays on Tesla as well as GME. I had the call credit spreads and the put debit spreads on GME. Closed all those, I guess because there wasn't a big gap down and the momentum to the downside just seemed like it was slowing. And yesterday, I guess, I don't know, I just, for those reasons I thought, and because my credit spreads and my put debit spreads on GME were pretty close to the money, they would have been in the money now, so it's a good thing I closed them. They were up like 50% or so, 60%, and so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna close that, not try and get all, ride it till expiration. SPY's so oversold too. I'm like, well, seems like today might rally. GME likes to rally on Tuesdays, so yeah, kind of my thought process behind closing the bearish stuff on GME this morning, and actually opening up some bullish stuff for this week. More so thinking Powell might cause the market to rally and GME will outpace, kind of along that theory. I did open up this bullish play on SPY, unfortunately for tomorrow, but might be good. We'll just see. It's a bit of a roll of the dice, I guess, with Powell. 375 at 376 put credit spread. Thing is, he's not speaking, I think, till 2 or 2:30, so won't have much time on those. And then SPX has daily contracts. I totally forgot. I haven't traded SPX since they got contracts. You can trade it every day with expirations. 373.5, 3740 put credit spread. I actually ended up rolling this to Friday, I believe. Thursday or Friday of this week. So now I'm kind of pretty bullish on Powell. Yikes. Bought BBBY calls July 1st. This could run with GME, of course. The TA on the chart looks nice also. Here's the roll on SPX. Let me show you BBBY. It was kind of rallying today. I'm not sure what was going on, but it had some volume coming in. Started ripping. Did cross bullish on the hourly. Got a nice bullish MACD. Looks like it's made a nice little floor here, at least on that shorter time frame. Then on the daily, it's got this RSI divergence here, which is nice. I never draw for you guys. I should draw. Oh, I don't know how. That's why I don't. Anyways, higher RSI here than back here, and then lower price here than here. So divergence on that, and then of course we got the bullish MACD. So it looks like it might rally as well. That's why I got those. And then there's the SPX roll. And then this week I got 134, 138 call debit spreads. I got those in that price range, just anticipating a rally again with Powell. I got those this morning, like somewhere around here. And then I started getting those SPY and SPX plays, and it's rallying now. I maybe could have held it. I get scared come to the end of the day, they're just gonna close it out. So anyways, I got those bullish GME plays. GME ripped up so much, I actually sold them out today right here. A couple reasons. One is because I have all this bullishness on SPY and SPX now, and I don't want to be I need to get some downside exposure, or at least trim some of my upside. So I was up on that 50 or 60%, closed that out. I also closed it out because it was kind of getting up to this resistance right here. So not sure if it'll break that or not. There's a little gap to fill. Maybe it'll fill it in the morning or sometime tomorrow and make a little bit higher move up to 130 or so. But yeah, it just depends on the rest of the market, I think. make a nice move here, bouncing off of VWAP, about 30 minutes left to close. And I wanted to look for some more short position stuff, so I opened up. It just so happened to be a green day on EVs, so I opened up some bearish stuff on Lucid as well as Rivian. I think there's going to be, I don't know what EVs are going to go bankrupt, maybe smaller ones. I need to look into more of them. There's so many new SPACs and IPOs of EVs this year. It's like, excuse me, like every week there was some random company that started making EVs and they just shoot their stock price up. Like a hostess decided to start making EVs and their stock price tripled, and not really, but it seemed like that was happening for like a whole year, where there was some company would mention they're getting into the EV space and it had nothing to do with what they were previously in. So anyways, I think we'll definitely see some bankruptcies. I shared on our Discord one EV bankruptcy so far, but I think there'll be many to come. Rivian, Lucid, not sure if they will be the ones or not. Probably, most likely. Anyways, I got, what are these? September 16th, want to get a lot of time. August 19. So those are my dates. 1250 put on Rivian, 8 put on Lucid. I picked those strikes just basically just close to the bottom of the chain, and then just kind of sniped them on the chain itself. So looked for a good price. If you see the asks on here, asks keep going down, and then right here's it's cheaper than these down here, so that's why I sniped that one on Lucid. Rivian, kind of same deal. I try not to pay for the ask, but sometimes I have to. I don't even know where my Rivian. Oh, I got September. Okay. So I didn't really see any deals necessarily, so I want to get one strike from the bottom in case I want to leg into it. So if it's coming down, I want to basically sell this one against this one to capture profits or whatever. Trade in and out, leg in and out. I like to do that. GME's ripping. I'm happy with my investment. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.